The last thing the customs agent said to me when I arrived in Iceland was, "Watch out for wind." Now I thought this was a joke. Turns out, it was a promise. But I'll come back to getting blown around later, because the first and most important stop after picking up the car with included rooftop tent was IKEA. Don't ask me why. It's IKEA. You have to go. IKEA smells like IKEA everywhere. Everywhere. So after picking up all the camping essentials, it was time for groceries, a quick visit with a little kitty, and hunting down the only sunset that I'd see for the next 2.5 weeks. So day one started off with admiring some Icelandic engineering. I'm impressed. Then it was time for a delicious baked good. Then the road trip got started, which included a really long tunnel. Like, incredibly long. This thing went on forever. And ever and ever and ever. And at the end of it was Papa John's from The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Okay, so it's not actually a Papa John's, it's really a bakery, but it's where they filmed the scenes in the movie, which is pretty cool because it's one of my most favorite movies. And now it was finally time to explore some sights. Do some seeing. You know, sightseeing. Fun road! It's windy. Day 2. So the first night of camping was a success, and day 2 started off with a little drive before exploring the Shark Museum. Which also includes a taste test of fermented Greenland shark.
Stop to get around it.
Well. Chewy. So with that lovely experience behind me, it was time to get back on the road and pass some marshmallow farms. Did you know that marshmallows are the second largest export in Iceland? These ones are peppermint. Next came the town of, well, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, but to me, it will forever be known as Greenland, as it was where the bar and helicopter scenes from The Secret Life of Walter Mitty were filmed. Welcome to Greenland. Ground control to Major Tom. After eating the most delicious fish and chips on the entire trip, it was time to get back on the road and visit my very first waterfall. Don't fall, 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 don't fall. So after being mooned by a herd of Icelandic horses, I tried to raid the oldest church in Iceland, but the door was locked. So I ran away to go and get an axe, which, unfortunately, I never did find. Day 3. Look, trees, 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 more trees. Trees, 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 trees. So before I came to Iceland, a friend told me that there was no trees here. Well, as we can see, that was a lie. There's trees everywhere. Just have to know where to look. Prepare to go. Whee! So next was a quick walk around Akureyri. I hope I'm saying that right. Followed by exploring the Icelandic Aviation Museum. Next on the list was an even bigger foss than the last one. Came all this way for this? That's disappointing. Next was a quick drive through some of the coolest topography that I have ever seen. Followed by a light dinner of vegan and lamb hot dogs. Day 4. It's buggy here. Little bugs. So this was a really big day on the trip. A lot of things are going to happen, so buckle up. There's no wind today. Oh, I should have brought my sticker. Best view. look, trees, 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 trees. There's trees everywhere. Everywhere is trees. Dude, it's a henge. That's what I call a henge. Yeah. Stone? No. Arctic. The best henge. It's a henge! In the Arctic. It's the Iceland Space Agency. So after mildly harassing some sheep, I came across what only could be described as something straight out of The Witcher. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any Grandmaster gear, no matter how much I searched. And a few minutes down the road from the Witcher house was this big chair. There's no more mountains. They no longer exist. Day 5. Oh God, don't fall down the hill. Do I dare? Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall! Made it! Don't fall, don't fall! Ha 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 ha! Made it. Fall, don't fall, don't fall. Don't fall, don't fall. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Pretty sort of bar. Didn't fall, didn't die. Winning. Not a single tree. There's just no trees. Day 6. It's cold. It's rainy. Blech. Life is hard. Life's hard. To there. All that way to be inside a cloud. Off-roading. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Almost there. Reach the end of the road. Got a lot closer. Worth it. Worth it. Made it back. Waterfall is gone. Sometimes you want a rope. Woo-hoo-hoo. Bleh. So with the wet and wild hike now behind me, the next adventure was this road. And it might be familiar to some of you who, yeah, you guessed it, have watched The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. This is the road he longboards down, and it's a pretty wild ride. At the bottom of this road is Systrafoss, and it was a pretty cool place. Got to sleep in a bed for the first time in a few days, and got to walk the Rainbow Road. Day 7? We'll go with 7. So day 7 started off with a little walk around Systrafoss, and then checking out a waterfall. I know, another waterfall. There's a lot of them here, okay? Deal with it. It's cold. I didn't put on my puff to go closer. So, as close as you're gonna get. Look, it's falling water. Delicious. Oh, and you see this truck? Remember it, all right? Just for later. So after a little drive, I decided to stop and check out another form of water in the way of the Atlantic Ocean. But this water came with an extra little surprise. Or 4 surprises, actually. Just saw there's more seals. They're so cute. So after hanging out with the seals for a bit, it was time to get back on the road and share a thought that I have with you. So 2 things. Thing the first, this is lemon, not grape. Thing the second, North America needs bottles like this because that's just the best thing ever. Yeah. And apparently this is orange, not apple. Just in case, you were wondering. So with that out of the way, it was time to get back on the road, and I found a really cool shack. It was probably just somebody's shed, but it was cool and covered in torf, so I had to take some pictures. Now after driving for a few more hours, it was time for a break, and lucky for me, there is a big red chair to sit down in. Blah. Goats! Camping at the Viking Village. Whale bones. Someone came for dinner. I'm sorry. We can't. I can't do it. I know you're sitting so nicely. Oh. Not a lot today. A lot of driving. That's a lot of driving. Day 8. It's a Viking village. So the Viking Village is pretty cool. It was actually built as a film set in 2010, but it was never used and turned into a tourist attraction. Then in 2021, the set was actually used for its purpose as a shooting location for The Witcher Blood Origins. Having a whale of a time. Now, as cool as the village was, I actually had as much or more fun exploring all of these little ruined foundations. Now, I don't know if these were made for the movie sets or if they were actually just here, but they were pretty cool. Along with access to the Viking Village, there's also a couple other spots you get to go and check out, one of which is this black sand beach. But don't drive too far down the road hoping you'll get access to the military archives, because the Icelandic Coast Guard won't let you. Next was a quick drive-by of the Greenland airport from The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. I'd like to rent a car? Yes, we have a red one and a blue one. After that, it was iceberg straight ahead. It's my first time seeing icebergs. It's pretty cool. So after spending the morning at sea level, it was time to spend the afternoon getting some elevation. Back into a waterfall, like a balmy 12 degrees. Guess who doesn't have a hat and didn't put on sunscreen? Good life choices. Look at this picturesque waterfall. And these little baramus. What are you doing? Whose idea was this? This is a horrible idea. It's the top. And parking lot. It's a little ways away. So you know what's really, really cool if you're doing it, and the most annoying freaking thing ever, if you're not doing it? Piloting a drone. Holy crap, they're annoying. Just stop it. Stop it. Yeah, you people, back up there. Stop it. Made it. Back at the car. Now just wait and see if I got that sunburn. Pretty good odds. Oh, best feeling ever. Oh, so good. Oh, yeah. Day 9. It's a little rainy. Camping with trees in Iceland. That's how it goes. They're coffee pillows. Coffee pillows. And don't worry, nothing suspicious is going on here. It's completely normal bread. But what's not normal is peanut butter in a squeeze tube. Hey, look how handy that is. I was gonna write something. Can't do it. Not happening. Okay. breakfast time. So the theme of today is definitely food, rain, wind, and Yoda. Yeah, who would have thought? Yoda. Welcome to Iceland. Echo. Hello. Hello. Ha! Little fire. Woo! Ah! Oh. Well, now I know why it's the Yoda cave. That makes sense. Learning. Pretty cool. I don't think anything was filmed here. I think it just looks like Yoda. Ooh, do or do not. So after discovering why it's called the Yoda Cave, it was time to be a Viking for a quick little photo shoot. Then back on the road to what should have been the most beautiful and picturesque campsite on the entire trip. It's very rainy. It's very wet. It's a cooking cave. Cook in the cave. How many of you can say you cooked dinner in a cave in Iceland? Mm-hmm. Further and further into the cloud. People are disappearing into the mist. Day 10. A lot of wind. A lot of wind. The cooking cave. Also, no drone zone. Don't take your drone and leave it outside. I think that's funny. So the wind last night was really no joke. It started gusting at about 3 in the morning and didn't let up until closer to 11 a.m. Needless to say, didn't get much sleep. But the benefit of the wind is it blew out all of the low-lying clouds, and I actually got to see some scenery on the drive out. So since I was on almost no sleep, it was a really good thing the next stop was the Black Sand Beach, because I could really go for a laugh at other people's expense. Now, do you see this lady in the maroon jacket? Remember her for later. So for those of you that don't know, the Black Sand Beach has incredible waves to watch. They come crashing onto the beach and almost immediately disappear back into the sand. But every so often, you get a really big wave that sends people running.
Run away, run away, run away! Run, 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 run! It's still coming!
So after walking around for a bit and hanging out on the rocks, I decided just to sit back and wait for the inevitable.
Oh, they got the kid and the dad.
Run away! Come on. Run away! And don't worry, I didn't forget about Maroon Jacket. Come on. Get him. Truly, I could spend all day at this beach just watching people get their feet wet. So much fun. But it was time to carry on with the day and go and visit the southernmost point of Iceland. Just the tip. So now that I've played with the tip of Iceland, it was time to let her get me wet. Soaking wet, in fact. Still very wet. Oh, son of a bitch. That was fun. Marshmallows. These ones are licorice flavored. What happened, bud? Flying's hard, eh? Yeah, I mean, you didn't do it. What now? Are you gonna climb your way back up? I don't think that's gonna work. Stop laughing. Poor little guy. Found the campground. It's not raining. It's a little windy. So far better than last night, but we'll see how it goes. Welcome to Iceland. Day 11. Super cold. Actually, no. Super warm. Super windy last night. Didn't really sleep again. Not fun. But this campsite was pretty cool. Super nice cookhouse. Could like cook and eat inside. It's pretty sweet. So now that I was full of bacon, it was time to get on the road and make my way to Landmannalaugar. But first, the F roads. Apparently, this is an F road that you need 4x4 for. Seems like a lie to me. It's not very fun. It's a normal road. It's a normal road. Yeah. I was lied to. It's supposed to be fun. Fun road. Okay. This is okay. I get it. Okay. I'm satisfied now. Oh, fun road. Yeah. Oh. River crossing. Insurance isn't going to be happy about this. Oh, this one's a little deeper. Alright, well that was neat. Don't tell the insurance. Misty Mountains. Avoiding the insurance. Insurance is void. Smoky Mountain. Doesn't taste good. Tastes like demons. Rotten egg demons. Why do exercise? Exercise is dumb. Exercise isn't fun. Don't do it. I think my bacon scared everybody away. Day 12. I slept because it was gorgeous last night. It rained, but there's no wind. And now there's all the sun. So, gonna go up there. And then who knows after that? Sunglasses. I even put on sunscreen today. I'm so smart. I am not a sheep nor a goat. Although in my next life, I'm coming back as a goat wearing a hat. It's true. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be great. You'll all want to pet me. Don't die by falling. Found a little waterfall. What do we think? Is it gonna be hot or is it gonna be cold? Huh. Hot, cold, hot, cold. Cold. It's cold. This one's hot. Don't even have to touch it. With the insurance. Acceptable. Don't worry. I'm a Scorpio. Just my undies. It's fine. It's not a problem. Cabins. It's a hut. Ah! No shower. Day 13, and it is gross. Cold, wet, rainy. Time for a hike. Hey, look, it's a plateau. Means it's over, right? I think that means it's over. Not worth it so far. Not even a little bit. That's it. It's time to go back. Today is not the day. So unfortunately, today was just not the day for this hike. And after about 4 kilometers of hiking, fully exposed in the wind, I was over it and definitely needed a hot shower. Another boss! All the bosses. Wanna take a ride? Need a place to stay? They're talking about horses. Oh no, that one's penis was out. Dirty horses. I can confirm. Hung like a horse. Come on. Yeah, she's a gurgling. And she's not quite done. It's only been a few minutes. But, you know, just get warmed up. Woohoo! She let go. So since I totally wussed out on the hike this morning, meant I had a little time to kill, which resulted in driving around town, finding the hotel owner's car from The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Yeah, we're still doing that. And then I got to hang around for a little bit before heading to a Viking longhouse for dinner and the most delicious piece of lamb that I have ever eaten. Day 14. Last night was the last night in the camper tent. Actually get a bed for the next 2 nights, which is going to be glorious. It's really windy, but it was awesome because there was trees. Because guess what? There are trees in Iceland. Look at them. Look at them. All of the glorious trees. So many glorious trees in Iceland. They're everywhere. But there's more sheep. Bleh. Might have ate one of their babies last night for dinner. It was delicious. So do you guys remember this truck? Yeah, it's the same one that I saw 7 days and over 750 kilometers ago on the opposite side of Iceland. Now I just thought that was kind of cool, like a whole small world situation. Not that I talked to the guy or anything, because I was too excited to go to Viking World. Next, it was time for a light lunch of fish tacos. And if I had been feeling a little more peckish, I could have gone next door to the Gastro Truck, which is home of the Viking Burger Challenge that I learned about from watching Beard Meets Food. So the rest of the day was spent dicking around in Reykjavik. Walking along another rainbow road, and then going out for possibly the most expensive dinner of my life. And yes, you get all 17 courses. So day 15 was the last day on this trip. Went and checked out the Perlan, toured around Reykjavik a little bit more, and became really obsessed with all of the puffins. So much so that I had to know what one tasted like. So cute and delicious. And I couldn't stop there. Also had to know about fin whale. Puffin was better. So there we go. Couple weeks camping on top of a car in Iceland. I hope you enjoyed it. Freaking everywhere. Ooh, Iceland doesn't have any trees. It's just no trees at all. Look at them. Look at all the trees. Everywhere. Everywhere there's trees. Ugh.